Hi, this is a collective tarot reading for the twin flames on the twin flame journey. This will be for where the collective of the divine feminine and the divine masculine are for this full moon with Mercury in retrograde. Please take what feels right in your heart and leave the rest. Hi. So before we get started with the reading, I would like to share something. Just bear with me here if you would, and then we'll get to your readings. So currently what I'm doing is soul readings, and I do mediumship. I'm sure you can't read these. But as things are shifting, and I believe they are shifting with everyone, we have been going through one cycle after another cycle, shifting our energy, creating us to pull in more of who we really are, and in doing that, releasing things that no longer serve us and trying to open our hearts to where we're really called, where our soul really wants us to be. So for me, it's come to my awareness. I have a lot of abilities. I've had them for 20 years, 18 to 20 years. Some of them probably opened up about 18 years ago. And one day I was just recently feeling into it and doing tarot readings on here and doing soul readings is not what makes my heart sing the most. So I wanted to share with you all, and in me sharing, I want for you to feel into who you are and use where I've gone with this to look at yourselves and make an evaluation for yourself. So I also, you probably don't know this, but I do animal communication, and I love animal communication. That is something that makes my heart sing. I absolutely adore animals. So those are a couple of the things. I would say the thing that really is where my soul is at, as far as I can tell, unless something else comes in, I am a transformational coach. And in transformational coaching, I would break that down to two categories. I'm a healer. Being a healer is huge for me. That helping people transform their lives and helping people to heal is huge. I'm also a teacher. So I put these in two different categories, healer and teacher, and I'm going to talk about each of these, where things fall. So in doing healing work, I use energy work. I use toning. I actually bring in the vibration of the dolphin. It started happening in about 2003 or 4, and it's very different. Most people, I've not known of anybody personally who does that, but I have heard there are a few others. I do Akashic record clearing. Not just read the Akashic record, I can clear the negative things in the Akashic record. I used to do meditation classes, and I found that they're very healing. I channel them in, and they're very healing. I did not make a separate paper for channeling, but I am a trance and a conscious channel, and Source uses me as a channel for all of these things. One of my tools in my toolkit is doing bars and access consciousness for people and teaching people. This could really also go under teaching people how to release the energy. Also EFT, that's tapping if you don't know. These are two of my favorite tools. is bars and access consciousness and EFT, as well as the Akashic record clearing is huge, and I love doing energy work on people. So as far as teaching, I feel like teaching pretty much falls in with healing, and it all falls underneath the transformational coaching. And then there's always other creative artistic adventures. And I'm not sure exactly what all of that is, but I used to really be into music. And I've never felt like I was really artistic, but I am creative, extremely creative. And I did have an experience a while back. It maybe just hasn't fully come in yet, where I may be doing something with art and animals about reading their soul signature and creating it. Anyway, I want you to take time to feel where your heart is. Do you see how many avenues I have had? All the experiences that I've had, that all the abilities that I have. And with all of these change, I've been prompted to really find what makes my heart sing. And I'm feeling that's where everybody is. I'm feeling like moving forward, everyone needs to find what makes their heart sing. I'm just going to say, I used to be a registered nurse. For 21 years, I was a registered nurse. And my father couldn't understand why I would give up being a registered nurse, making the kind of money I was making, to move to spiritual work and energy work. I've also heard comments about it's such a wasted education that I have. All I can tell you is at that point in my life when I stopped being a registered nurse, I loved being a registered nurse. I love people. I loved helping people. But at some point, I knew with everything in me, it was time to set that down. It did not make my heart sing anymore. Doing spiritual work and energy healing, coaching, that is what made my heart sing. And it didn't matter to me that I wasn't making as much money, because it's part of my soul purpose. Now, I'm not saying that the potential isn't there to make money. What I am saying is you have to make your heart sing, and then you have to open your avenues to receiving, which I am still working on. And it's like right around the corner for me. I have felt it for months. But I have to be doing what really makes my heart sing. And I do enjoy doing readings, but it's not my sole purpose. It's not the way that I can really reach out to people and help them. I wanted to share this because I will continue to do tarot readings as much as I can, but I do feel that I'm moving in other directions. So you may start seeing other types of videos on here. I kind of had done a few in the beginning and got into the tarot, and it takes so much of my time to do the tarot that it hasn't really allowed me to explore more of the other types of things that I really want to help people with and I really want to get out there. I do lots of work with chakra work. That is another one of my passions, is working with the chakras and clearing the belief systems that we all hold. So let's get into your reading. Thanks for being patient with me. Okay, twin flames. Those of you on the twin flame journey, let's do a divine feminine and a divine masculine, where this collective that I'm reading for, where each are at. What we're going to focus on is Mercury went into retrograde on the 14th, which was Friday. And for this full moon, this is going to be a huge release. I've already done the cardinal, fixed, immutable signs. You might want to check yours out for that sign. But we're going to look at what it is that you're releasing during this full moon period. Not where you're blocked, but what you're going to be working on releasing. And remember, Mercury in retrograde is redoing, revisiting, changing, refining. So that's where the energy is. So this release for the full moon will be very much affected by the Mercury retrograde. We're going to start with the Angel Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And we're going to ask for the cards to show us where each, the first the divine feminine is, and then the masculine. So I did pre-shuffle a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle again. I like to do it ahead of time so it doesn't take so much time, but I really feel like we need a reshuffle right now. Alright, so thank you, Divine Source, for using me as a divine channel to bring forth the most beneficial, most needed information at this time for the collective that we're reading for of the divine feminines on the divine twin flame journey, to assist them in aligning with their souls and the divine to be in their highest potentials, to be their highest potentials. So what can you show us? A few cards to show us where the divine feminine is, what they will be releasing on this full moon energy, or with this full moon energy. The twin flame divine feminines for this full moon. Okay, that's way too many. That's about 10. I'm not going to take those. That's even more. All right. Sloppy shuffling, I guess. For the divine feminines. A few cards to show us what the divine feminine is working on, what they're releasing at this time. Now, for some reason, we're just not getting to them. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so the first one I got is 3 of Earth. And then I got King of Fire. Let's see if we have any more. 6 of Earth. Okay. Then we got Ace of Fire and the Star. All right, so 3 of Earth, the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. The King of Fire, motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. Six of Earth. Interesting. We got 3 and 6 of Earth and King and Ace of Fire. And then the Star. 6 of Earth. Gifts of money, time, or effort. New career opportunities. Receiving a loan or paying off debts. Ace of Fire. An exciting new opportunity, career advancement. Change your life now. And then the Star. Archangel Jophiel. Happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. Okay, so intuitively, and that's number 17, the Star. What I'm feeling here is you're releasing anything for this full moon that doesn't fully resonate with the High Priestess and the Empress. Putting you in that seat of the High Priestess and the Empress where you are creating the fulfillment of your life. Now, I've discussed many times how the twin flame journey is not about the romance of a relationship. It's about aligning with who you are and aligning with the divine, bringing self-actualization in. And this is what this is. You are getting there. You are reaching. This collective that I'm reading for is there. Does that mean potentially that you could come into union with your twin flame mate? Yes, it does. Potentially. Okay. Let's draw for the masculine. Thank you, Divine Source, for using me as a divine channel to bring forth the most beneficial, most needed information at this time for the collective, this collective that we're reading for, of the divine masculine twin flames, to assist them in aligning with their soul and the divine to be their highest potentials. Show us a few cards to show what this full moon they are releasing on this twin flame journey. For the twin flame masculines. Where are they and what will they be releasing on this full moon, affected by the Mercury retrograde? Okay, so I got 3 that jumped out. I got 6 of air. I got the Justice card, Archangel Raguel, and the 9 of fire. Let's see if we get any more. Almost, not quite. Okay, I got the 5 of water. That's way too many. Try that again. Give us one more, please. One more. Thank you. And we have the 8 of Earth. Okay. So we have the 6 of Air. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation. Taking a trip. The Justice card, number 8, Archangel Raguel. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. Nine of Fire. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. 5 of Water. Things not turning out the way you'd hoped. Not seeing the positive in a situation. Crying over spilt milk. And 8 of Earth. Skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic. Going back to school. Okay. So what I'm feeling about this is you have been doing more work on yourself, but you have had some doubts, and you're being encouraged. The divine is working with you not to give up, and I feel like that's what you're going to be releasing. You're going to be releasing those last few things that are going to bring you rewards. So what I want to do is for each, I want to use the Light Seers Tarot to get some clarifiers. Okay. Thank you, Divine Source, for using me as a divine channel to bring forth the most beneficial, most needed information at this time for this collective that we're reading for the Divine Feminines, to bring in clarification for them, for this full moon energy affected by this Mercury retrograde and the cards that we have been given. Could we have some clarifiers for what it is that they are going to be releasing during this full moon? Wow, a lot. Thank you. Okay, give me a second. Get these off the floor. Ugh. Okay. All right. I don't know what order they came in, so I'm just going to put them out how they feel. So we got the 5 of Pentacles. We got the 8 of Cups. We have the Magician, the High Priestess, the King of Wands, and the King of Cups. So I feel like what's going to be released are the things that are not allowing you to receive, the things that are not allowing you to see manifest in your physical that you've been working on. The Five of Pentacles has a key right here that opens the door to the Pentacles, which is the things that manifest in your life. So you've been working on all of these things and you're wondering, why am I not seeing results yet? Why am I not seeing these things manifest? I've been working so hard. So I feel like you're going to be letting go of the things that are not allowing you to receive. All the blocks, all the beliefs or ideas that it's not coming. That no matter how much work you've done, it's not coming. And then in the Eight of Cups, you're letting go of all those beliefs again. There's a cup on fire here, and you're walking away and you're walking to the light. This is about being done with all your old belief systems, all your old perceptions of the old paradigm that doesn't serve you. And what is this doing? It's bringing in your magician energies. It's bringing in your gifts. It's bringing in new versions of your gifts and or I want to say accentuated pieces to the gifts that you already have. It's like a higher level. It feels like a higher level. Things that you maybe already have known that you have these gifts, but it's like at a higher level is what I'm getting. And the High Priestess, it's connecting you directly with the divine. You have that, you're opening those channels directly with the divine. And then we have the King of Wands and the King of Cups. So for some of you, it feels like in doing this work, you're bringing in these kings. These kings feel like, first of all, it feels like it's balanced within you, that the feminine and masculine is balanced within you. It's bringing in a masculine that has the balanced parts of them as well. So it's bringing it not in just one king. It's bringing in a couple kings because there's more balance there. Let's go ahead and draw for the masculine and see what we can get for clarifiers. So using me as a divine channel to bring forth the most beneficial, most needed information at this time for this collective of divine masculine on the twin flame journey to assist them in aligning with their souls and the divine. Please show us clarifiers for these cards that we've gotten for what they're releasing during this full moon with the Mercury retrograde involvement. Where are they at and what will they be releasing during this period of time? Great, thank you. Okay, I got 4 of them, I think. Yeah, one on the floor. All right, so we have the Fool, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Lovers. Holy cow. Okay, so Divine Masculines, you're going to be releasing everything that needs to go that isn't showing you what's right in front of you, what you've been ignoring. Your focus has been on what you don't have, your lack. And you have things that are right in front of you that you've either been resisting or ignoring altogether. And you're releasing that on this full moon. And what is that giving you? It's going to allow you to come into the energy of the Fool, to completely have trust and faith that's going to bring you to happiness and bring you to your divine feminine. How beautiful is that? All right, so let's draw. Let's do Romance Angel cards. So for the Divine Feminine, thank you. Okay, this feels to me what you're releasing, Divine Feminine, where there's been deception in the past, where someone's been wearing a false mask in a relationship. You're releasing this. This could be energies connected with your divine masculine that you haven't let go of, but it can also be for any of those of you who are in another relationship. Could be a false twin flame where there's been deception. And it's time to let go of all those things in your life that no longer serve you, whether it's emotionally, energetically, that it's not still happening, but you've been holding on to it, or whether it's physical in your life right now that you need to release and let go of. Then we have the unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Again, it's the same thing. You're either doing the last bit of release that needs to be released for you to come into that star energy, or it's someone in your life, someone in your environment who is affecting you in a way that it brings your energy down. It doesn't allow you to fully embrace who you are. Okay, let's get some cards then for the Divine Masculine. Romance Angel cards. What would be the messages you would have from the Romance Angel cards for the Divine Masculine? Yes. I'm having a hard time shuffling here for some reason. Very soon. And wedding. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you now. And wedding. This situation involves marriage. So some of you Divine Masculines, you're going to be making a decision. You're going to be making a decision on if you want to move forward with this, if you want to continue to release everything, bring in the full energy to have your happiness and your divine feminine. There's going to be clarity. You're going to get some clarity. That's what you're releasing, is all of these things that have been affecting you, that you're not believing in. Don't give up. Keep moving forward. Let it all go so you can make a clear decision on what it is you want to bring in. All right. I do want to do a Lover's Oracle. So for the Divine Feminines, what would be the message from the Lover's Oracle that would be beneficial for the Divine Feminines to hear at this time? Okay. And for the Divine Masculines, what would be beneficial for the Divine Masculines to hear at this time? Thank you. Okay, we're not going to do that many, but I am taking these three. Okay, so for the Divine Feminine, embrace through each other to find the missing pieces. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Only time will tell. And when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Okay. For the Divine Masculines, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment and forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. All right. So, there you have it. Let's go ahead and do a Divine Universe card. Universe has your back. For the Feminines, what energies can you show us messages for the Divine Feminine? For what the Divine Feminine needs to know at this time. What support does the Divine Feminine have at this time? Okay. So I got 3. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. And oneness is my true nature. Okay, and the Divine Masculine. We have, when I'm in alignment with love, the universe, peace cannot, love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Yeah. And when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. Got some information there about peace, finding peace within yourself, Divine Masculine. And Divine Feminine, surrendering more. Having faith, connecting with the oneness. Okay, I hope you find that helpful. And allow for whatever is ready to transform during this full moon. Many blessings. Please know that I do not use any other social media sites, and I will never initiate contact with you. The only way that you can reach me is via email. In the description box, you will find information that explains the services I offer. I would appreciate it if you would help me to get my channel out there more for other people to see by a like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.